Good morning, everybody. This is Armida, Cancer Free 200. And if I look tired, it's because I am. My dog Chewy had me up at 2 o'clock in the morning. He's got big ears and he heard every single noise that was going on outside. And it was nothing. No noise. But anyways, I have another little story from my breast cancer little file. So I'm going to read it to you. Are you ready? Lost and found. From mastectomy to reconstruction and beyond. It rained the day of my mastectomy, a harsh downpour that fell from what appeared to be a huge dark hole spreading across the sky. I was glad the rain started early that morning because when I walked into the crowded hospital lobby, I was able to pretend the wet streaks rolling down my face were raindrops instead of tears. I had cried only once before, in the surgeon's office, a week before the operation, when it all became too real. The surgeon talked in sentences, but all I heard were nouns: breast cancer, mastectomy, cure. At age 41, I accepted the fact that the complete removal of my left breast was medically necessary in order to save my life, but I couldn't quite get over the fact that a part of me was going to be gone forever. As I lay in the hospital gurney waiting for the surgeon to arrive, I saw the years pass, a little girl in pigtails and jeans shorts, running topless in the backyard, a teenager in a bikini glistening with baby oil, a mother in a nursing bra waking for a 2 a.m. feeding, a woman with only one breast who wondered what happened to my body. When I woke from the surgery, several hours later, I received nothing but good news. The surgery was a success with no sign the cancer had spread. My health, after all, was what mattered most. Still, I felt ugly. The mastectomy site wore a 5-inch scar. It was flat as a prom corsage pressed against a yearbook. Every morning when I dressed, I felt a part of me was missing, and I guess that's because it was. I tried to accept my new body, and I told myself it didn't matter, that the world was too obsessed with breasts. I just needed to be strong. But every time I looked in the mirror, I felt a sense of loss. I wanted to cry out when I spotted a woman in a strapless dress, the white crest of her bosoms exposed. I wanted to cry again when I received the Victoria's Secret catalog in the mail. And I needed to be able to wear my regular clothing again, so I bought a bra from a breast cancer catalog with a pocket sewn in the side into which I could slip my breast prosthesis. I wore the bra until I spotted a tag on the back that read, "Almost you." I couldn't imagine that for the rest of my life I was supposed to be almost myself. I flung the bra in the trash and ran upstairs to my bedroom. I unbuttoned my blouse and looked at my naked chest in the mirror. This isn't almost me, I thought. This is me. That's when I decided to fight back. I was going to have reconstruction surgery. When I woke from the tram flat surgery, the first thing I did was lift my hospital gown, and I couldn't believe what I found. A beautiful breast, a breast so much like the other one. I had to look twice to believe it was really there. For the first time since the breast cancer diagnosis, I felt like myself, a whole person, yet somehow even more. In the weeks that followed, joy took hold of me, and I left big tips for waitresses, bought expensive floral bouquets for my friends, let my children eat dessert before dinner. They didn't know what happened to them to bring them this good fortune, but I did. The thing that struck me was this: if I could lose a breast and get it back, perhaps that can happen in other areas of my life as well. I truly believe what was once lost can be found, whether it's a loss of a breast, a job, self-esteem, or love. We can find it again. It may not come back exactly as it was, but we can reclaim it just the same. In a strange, wonderful way that this life works, I am stronger and wiser than I was before that rainy day of my mastectomy. It's one of those life miracles that when we lose any part of ourselves, a new joy is waiting to be found. I love these little stories. I'm telling you, I hope I'm not boring you guys with them. It's so true. It's funny. When I had the cancer and before we were talking about the mastectomy, it was something different going on in my mind. I can't even explain it. But once we talked about the mastectomy and I knew what it was going to look like, because I saw my sisters. It's different when you look in the mirror and you see nothing there. You don't feel like yourself. You do feel like there's something missing. Something's not right. You're off. Your body is tilted to the side if you've had a single mastectomy. And I did have a single mastectomy for quite a while, for a couple of months. Then they decided to take the other breast off, and I was always like this. When I noticed it in a window, actually, I was sitting there at H&R Block, and I noticed I was leaning to the side, and I thought, oh my God, so I had to try to sit straight. So once they removed the other breast, it was something. But my big aha moment for reconstruction was going to Hawaii. and I was trying to find a bathing suit, and couldn't find one. They were very expensive. Actually, my bathing suit cost me about $90 because I had to have the pockets sewn in them to put my prosthesis. Then the prosthesis itself cost me $90 each if I was to buy the ones that didn't absorb the water. And so, the military paid for my regular prosthesis. So I just thought, well, I'm gonna get in the water. Then I thought, damn, how am I gonna go all the way to Hawaii, sit on Waikiki Beach, and not get in the water? So I was thinking, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? So I rigged it up. I got that press and seal wrap, and I put one on down, put it down and put the prosthesis on top, put the other one on top of that, another piece of the press and seal, and sealed it all the way around. I think I did it twice, and then I kind of folded it over, stuck it in a baggie, and stuck it in my boobs, in my pockets. So I don't know, it worked. They didn't get wet. I did pop one though. I have to say it didn't like pop where it popped like a balloon. It just kind of oozed this silicone stuff out. I was walking up Diamond Head, and I don't know if anybody's been to Diamond Head, but it's a very narrow walk going up. So you got people coming down and you're going up. And I turned like this and scraped my boob, I guess, against the rock. And of course I didn't feel it because it's not my boob. And I get back to the motel, and the first thing I do is take them off because they're hot and they're heavy. And they don't feel like your own. And I was like, what the hell? It was like bleeding, so I got a Band-Aid and I put it over it. So now I have a breast prosthesis with a Band-Aid on it because I poked a hole in it. And I haven't got rid of them. And I keep saying I'm going to go to the Breast Cancer Society and give them away, but I just can't get myself to get rid of them. I don't know why. I will one day, and I think that'll maybe be a little final chapter in my breast cancer saga going on here, But anyways, we all know it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Ladies, get your mammograms or set your appointment up. And y'all have a good day. I'm going to get my kiddos ready for school now because it is almost 6 o'clock. And I need to shake off the sleepiness and get ready to go to work. Peace out, y'all. Have a good day.